Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Shut the Gates. I'm Trevor. This is Toby. Toby, how you doing, mate?
Good, mate. Good. Yourself?
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for asking. Thanks everyone there for asking. Ben not with us tonight. He is serving a show penalty for some indiscretions that he's shown off camera. So maybe he'll be back next week, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But we still have heaps to talk about on the show tonight. We've got a bit of player movement, Tamara Martin, Lola here and Mitchell Moses all could be moving clubs within the next week or so. We're going to talk about the double header. Was it good? Was it a success? Should they do more of it? And also we're going to be talking about
the Tom Trbojevic tackle.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it caught in the air but with the bounce? We'll get into that later. So yeah, stay tuned.
Tom Trbojevic tackle.
All right, let's do the same as we always start off. T, what was your moment of the week?
Mine was the Gold Coast Titans.
Getting up.
Yes, Sunday night. They looked gone 3 or 4 times and they managed to fight their way back against the number 1 team in the comp.
Well, when it was 18-6, I thought they're done. I thought it was it. Shut the gates, as some would say. But then they just come back from nowhere, really.
Yeah, that was great play. Ash Taylor. Tipped me hat off to him.
Yeah. And
I thought when Jared Hagen went down, nearly at the end of the game, I thought they didn't have enough points to...
Well, maybe that got him there because he was not that good. I thought Will Chambers gave him a bath.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So I
think New South Wales, they might have a couple of headaches if they do pick him in that center position. Maybe he should go on the wing or play at the back. So
yep, you're right. That was a great... That was a good one. Good work, Titans. Mine was actually another win. Newcastle getting up over the Raiders. One of the competition heavyweights. I just love how Newcastle every week they try, never give up. Like they were $1.18 on the tab this morning.
Yeah.
I got on them on Raiders -16. I thought there's no chance here, but it was. I really enjoyed watching the game. I love the Rostog. I know he watches, so how you going, Rostog? But I just like their spirit, and I love what Nathan Brown's doing up there. Hopefully, he can attract a few more players to get them going. But yeah, I really like that. Yeah. That was my moment of the week. We are talking about a little bit of player movement that could be happening within the next week or so. We got Tamara Martin could be going from Panthers to the Warriors. We got Lola here from going to the Warriors to the West Tigers, and then we might have Mitchell Moses finally going over to the Eels. TD, what do you think about that bit of player transfer?
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's like kind of becoming like NBA or anything like that with a trade.
Yeah.
They need a transfer window.
You think they do need it?
They do. Maybe October or November. At the end of the year.
Do you not think that though, because you got the they go back to training near straight away. So people need to move and things like that. That's why they have no transfer window, I think.
Yeah. Like a lot of the problems if the team like if a player's moving interstate or whatever, they have to buy a house and get all their stuff set up. I think at the end of the year, they have like a month or 2 before they get back to training in the pre-season, if it was November. Yeah, I'm not sure about the middle of the season. I
don't like it either. You could have a 2-week trade period.
Yeah.
Maybe even have it from like maybe round 6 to round 9 or something like that, in between rep round.
Yep.
But there's got to be some change. You can't just have players moving round 2, or they could be moving round 10, like we're seeing. And I don't like it. Players in the NBA and NFL, they have to move teams and towns within days to be at training.
Exactly.
Surely the players, they can they could cope with a couple of weeks. I think.
Yeah.
Like it'd be tough, but people do it all the time in different sports, especially soccer.
Yeah. Exactly.
It happens a lot, but I think we definitely need some sort of transfer window, and then maybe even have like a proper off free agency window 2 weeks after the grand final, the day after the grand final.
Yep.
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Like players, like you're talking about the other codes, NBA and all that, the actual club helps that player.
Exactly,
They put them up in a hotel or anything like that.
Yeah.
They need to fix it ASAP because I don't think it's a good look for the game.
No, it seems like a mess. I know it gives the papers something to talk about, but we should be talking about the good things on the field.
Yeah.
Not, is this player going here because that's what I've heard, or things like that. Like the team, the fans should know where their players are going.
Yeah.
And where they should know,
Tom Trbojevic tackle.
T, did you see the games on Saturday night?
I did. The doubleheader, mate. What did you think?
I was there at Suncorp on the Saturday night, and I thought it was great. I thought the fans, there was a lot A lot of spirit out there, fans. A lot of different jerseys, which I liked. It wasn't just the same old Broncos. Ugh, yuck. Because I hate the Broncos, obviously. But, I thought it was good just to watch two other teams go at it. Not just the Broncos versus the team of the week sort of thing. And I really liked it. It was a good little atmosphere. Tickets still too expensive, but, all in all, it was a good night out.
Yep.
But what you watched it at home on telly?
I did.
What do you think,
mate? I absolutely loved them. Both cracking matches.
Yep.
And I thought multiple times there, like the teams that were leading should have won, and they
talk about the games themselves. They were great.
Yeah, they were. They were brilliant.
Especially, I thought Sea Eagles might have went on with and win by 30 there after the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. It was good. Do you think we should have more of them?
I think we do, and I think Sydney should hold one. With 4 big clubs like your Sharks, Roosters and Rabbitohs and those types of clubs at ANZ on a Friday night. But they did get it right because I did go a couple of years ago and the Broncos game was first. And after the Broncos game, it was like me and 5,000 empty seats.
Oh, really?
So they got the scheduling right as they did last year. And, they need to keep it in the game for a couple of more seasons.
Would you be opposed to what they do in the Super League, which they have like I can't remember what they call it, but it's like a magic round or something like that, where all the players play at one stadium. Every team plays at one stadium for the weekend, and they have like 4 games on the Saturday and 3 on the Sunday, and they just sort of do it one up back to back to back to back.
Yep.
What do you think of that? Would you think a concept like that could work?
It could work.
Yeah.
Especially up at Suncorp.
Yeah.
Because they could have a touch game.
But you did say about the scheduling how the Broncos went first, then you wouldn't. Then everyone else went home. So it is sort of a Broncos thing. Maybe you could have something like that in Sydney, because you could get every team's fans out there.
Yeah.
Not just them. And even if you want to promote the game, maybe even have one in Melbourne. You could do a rotating thing.
Yeah.
Just one round a year, and everyone maybe even get special jerseys, sort of thing like that. Like I know they're doing it in the Super League very soon, and they're doing the ISC superheroes, Marvel superhero round like we have here.
Yep.
But all in that one round.
Yep.
So which is pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like. Yeah.
And the NRL did a good job as well this week with the Indigenous round.
Absolutely, yeah.
They stuff up with the drug scandal, but then they come back with this.
I love that every team sort of got involved in it. Every team had a special jersey, and the little I love the national anthem at the start of games.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. They do it in the NFL. I think they do it every match.
Yep.
Which I really like, and then it's just a nice way to keep it sort of a bit prestigious.
Yeah.
Going forward,
Absolutely.
And the little things that they do is really nice. I like it.
Yep.
Shows our community spirit.
Yeah, absolutely, it does.
So, and everyone gets involved, and it's another chance for the teams to make another $150 on a jersey. So, But yeah, so we want more NRL. We want more.
Controversies.
Tobes, I was at the game on Suncorp, as I said before. I seen the Tom Trbojevic tackle right in front of me, and I know it's the rules that you can't. If a ball bounces, you can be tackled in the air. But don't you think it's ridiculous that they're allowed to tackle him in the air no matter what? Like it's still very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
Now Tom Trbojevic could be gone for the season. They think it is a season-ending injury. It just looked awful, and even worse on replay.
Yeah.
I think if you're in the air, you're in the air.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I do agree with that, especially with the player getting hurt.
Yeah.
It happened in the Panthers and Warriors game,
Yeah.
but 2 of us, Sheck, he just got absolutely barreled when he went to the dead goal line. It was a dropout. He was fine.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it, but with this instance, it was a bit sickening to watch.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, and they should, if you go and catch a bomb and you're up that high, no one's allowed to touch you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one because they say it's fair game.
Yeah.
But I don't believe his injury costed them the game. I thought the game was gone long before that.
No, you're probably right. But the thing is, like, it's not really even about the game. It's about player safety.
Yeah.
Like if that was illegal, Tom Trbojevic would have never have been injured in that. Like, and it was a fair try to the rules. It was a fair try. Nothing to complain about there. But I just didn't like it. It looked very bad.
Yeah. I agree with you.
It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
So.
I think he might. They're talking about it the year now.
Yeah. Apparently, he could be gone for the. And the poor fella, he was he was in line for an Origin spot.
Yep.
He was in line for all the rep honours this year, and just really unlucky for the kid.
Yeah.
Because he's an absolute talent, and it doesn't really matter. He'll be in New South. If he's not this year, it'll be next year.
Yeah.
Or the year after, whenever he gets his shot, and he'll be great for the Blues, I think.
Just the way he looms with Jake.
Talk about the boys. How did Manly get so lucky to have the Stewart brothers? And then a year later, they get the exact same thing with the Trebojevic brothers. How? It's so lucky. I can't believe it. And they only signed as a package deal also, same as Brett and Glenn did as well.
Yeah.
So it's...
they breed him good down there.
Out of Warringah. Must be the sand. But, Jesus, the beach is really good stuff.
Yeah, he looks like a hot knife going through butter at times. He does.
I reckon, find a welder, weld the knife, then put it through some Western Star spreadable butter, and that's how good he is.
Yeah, he is.
Absolutely.
Was it a forward pass, do you reckon?
I didn't see it because I was at the game and I haven't had a chance to watch the replay. It did look forward from like the little glimpse I got.
Yeah.
Like apparently it was 5 meters forward.
Yeah.
But the thing is, did it come back out of the hands?
Well, I think it did, but because the ball was that long, it floated.
Yeah.
But they were saying, Turbo Tom or Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, both very, very good. But I don't know. I'd like to see it again before I make a proper thing. But for me, it was a try. I'm happy that the refs made a decision.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm most happy about. So, yeah. Please, no more tackling in the air, NRL.
Controversies tackle.
Pun of the week. All right, we're changing it up now. We used to do the lock of the week. We know we brought some valuable locks of the week. So we decided to change it to punt of the week. And I think it's going to be better. So, Toby, what's your punt of the week?
I reckon it's the Titans against Manly.
Yep.
And the Titans to have a victory.
Titans have another one?
Yes.
That's your punt of the week?
Yes. They played pretty well against Melbourne.
Yep.
Leaked a couple of points, but I think Manly does not have that potent attack like Melbourne does.
Yep.
And obviously with Turbo out, make a little bit things more difficult.
Just to win?
Just to win.
Just
yeah,
to win.
1 to 12.
1 to 12, you reckon?
1 to 12.
It will be a tight one?
It will be a tight one because Manly's defence is good.
Okay.
But yeah, the Titans to get the biscuits.
My one might come as a little bit of a shock because of how well they played on Thursday night, but I'm going to go the Sharks to win 13 plus against the Cowboys on next weekend. I think it might be Thursday night again.
Yeah.
But I think there's a bit of a false claim by the Cowboys. I don't think they were actually as good as what everyone says they were. If they're even saying they're good, I thought the Bulldogs were just worse than Cowboys.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was very good. They're saying Morgan had a blinder. I just don't think he just wasn't the worst on the field.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was good.
Yeah, the Bulldogs looked a lot disjointed, didn't they? Without Reynolds.
It was really weird. It was like Moses Mbai tried to take over the team, but it just showed how much of a lack of structure he has and a lack of attacking prowess he has. He done all the kicking on Thursday night, and awful kicking. Didn't barely give any to Matt Frawley at all.
Yeah.
And he's a good kicker.
He is.
He's a very good kicker, and he should have been leading the team around.
Yeah.
It should have been him at 7, Moses Mbai at 6.
Yep.
And Leicha, what can you say about him? He's just so shit. The closer, the next he goes to Super League, the better. The quicker he goes, the better.
Yeah.
He'll be playing for fucking Toronto Wolves in the next year, probably.
They gave up Michael Innes for him,
They give up Ennis, but I will say at the time he was the next big thing apparently. So but yeah, the Sharks have come out winners in that 100%. But that's our punch of the week. All right, T, I see you foaming at the mouth here. Come on, go, son, let loose. T's Parramatta watch now. Let's go.
Mate, they are dreadful.
They won 3 in a row.
They have against less opposition to what they faced today. I'm not trying to be negative, but
cop them whatever you do today because they were awful.
What the NRL really need to do, what the EPL does, is they relegate the bottom teams, and I think Parramatta should get relegated for a team from Wyong or somewhere out there. Maybe the Hunter Mariners come back. Just get rid of them. For God's sake.
I don't like that idea.
Mate,
they were poor this week, but
48 points to 10.
Yeah,
they're not a top 8 team. They're not. Well,
they're in the 8. Maybe not after this round. I haven't checked, but God damn it! God damn you, Wills! Stop giving Toby something to fucking talk about. Play good!
Like, Corey Norman had a chance to impress the Origin selectors.
You're right, he did.
He did nothing.
I will say next week we may have Moses, and also Bevan French is pretty much a certainty to come back.
Bevan French needs to come back in.
Let's hope he does. Let's hope he does.
Gutho needs to go back to that 5/8 role like they practice all pre-season.
Let's hope Moses is here, so then Gutho can go to the centres.
Yeah, that'll be great. Takarangi, sure, yeah.
Salute your tackers, because Arawa is really good this year as well.
You know, they were down 14-0, okay? And Norman goes to the line, just gives a face ball to Ma'u.
Yeah.
And he just drops it. Not a soul around.
No, I realise this.
If you're getting paid $500,000 a year, you do not drop the ball in those circumstances.
Yeah, okay. Wrap it up now, mate. Wrap it up. Wrap the old fucking Parramatta watch up.
Just put him in the relegation zone and I'll be a lot happier. Thanks.